Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Amy. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Today I have another really fun project share. These are some more projects that I've made for Erica at Scrapdiva Designs, and I just came by to share with you all the projects that I put together this week. So the first project I wanted to share with you are my little swans, and this is the die set that I used. This is part of her new release. It's called the Swan Shaker set. And these are my swans. These swans are so adorable, and they were super, super easy to put together. As you can see, they are shakers. I did all mine shakers. You would not necessarily have to do them as a shaker. You could easily, this die set, because it has a base, and then it has the part that you can use to do this, the shaker portion, you could easily just use the bottom and then layer on your little wings, your swan wings. So you don't have to make them into a shaker, but they were really easy to make into a shaker. But I think they came out so cute. So I made mine. Again, I'm making mine in, pretty much, this is the colors I'm kind of sticking with, is the like pinks and aquas and blues, but they are so, so adorable, and they're pretty good sized. So they measure about, let's see, 2 3/4 wide by about 3 1/4 high. So they're really, really nice sized. I love how they came out. And then I also had to do 2 with my Mickey ears. And oh my gosh, I think they're so adorable with the Mickey ears. All I did was take, this is a little die from my stash, and then I just added a little heart. And it's the exact same swan. The only thing I did was I did cut the crown off. It's so cute. I don't think it could be any cuter. If you're not a Disney fan, a long time ago when Disneyland opened, Walt Disney actually purchased a pair of swans, and swans were at Disney for many, many years. They're not there anymore. They had to have them removed for the safety of the swans. But there were swans there the entire time I was growing up. So I remember there being swans. So to me, swans will always be Disney swans, but I just think they're so adorable. I just love how they came out. So that is my, my first project that I wanted to share with you guys. That's the little swans. And then the next project I wanted to share with you guys is this die right here. So this one is the wedding dress shaker. There's 2 sheets with this. Again, this is another die that you would not have to make into a shaker. You could completely just do it as cute little dresses. I did not do wedding dresses. I was actually going for a Disney princess idea. They didn't end up coming out very Disney princess, but I do think they came out super cute. So this is one of them, and as you can see, I did make mine into a shaker. I just think these came out so quick and easy as well. It were so simple to put together. So you've got like your base piece here, and then you have your top layer, and then there's a piece that cuts out that goes here for, I used vellum instead of acetate, and I just think that it came out so cute. And then I added in these cute little ruffles. So I actually, just to kind of give it a little bit more movement, you can see I did not glue mine down all the way around. It just makes it look more dimensional. And then I took tracing paper and I just folded it and I glued it underneath. That's all I did with that. And I just think it's absolutely adorable. And then here's my pink one, kind of pink and yellow. This was from an ombre piece of paper that is from a paper collection that I have. And it's super beautiful. And then I just added a little bow and some little hearts. And I think they just came out so super cute. You could do so many things with this. You could do them for wedding dresses, princesses. You could theme them for so many different reasons. But anyway, that is my next project. Then I just got in the mail a couple more dies from Erica. One of them is her brand new bow set, and oh my god, this bow set is spectacular. I am in love with it. It is like my new favorite bow. This one is called the Lace Border Bow, and it cut beautiful. Like all these little holes, I didn't have to fight with them or anything. They just automatically came out. It was absolutely amazing. This is a fantastic bow set. And so you have, there's one small, and I would say a small and a large, or a medium and a large maybe, in this set. And these are the bows that I have created. Now I did turn my tails downward. I very rarely use bows that have the tails straight from side to side. I just, for whatever reason, I gravitate towards bows that the tails come down. So I did turn mine downward, but look at this. It's so cute. And I did choose to, I did not lay this directly onto the bottom. I actually just put mine on top. So you can see it's a really dimensional, really chunky bow. And then here's another one. This is such a beautiful, beautiful bow die. Here's the little one. And it's not super small. I will, I'm gonna measure it for you in just a minute. Okay, so let's see here. So this is the smaller of the two, and it is about, let's see here. It's about 2.5 inches wide. And then from top to bottom, it's about 1.5 inches tall. So it's not small. And of course mine is a little bit longer because, like I said, I turned the tails downward. And then the larger one, it measures about 3 inches wide, and then from top to bottom is about 2 inches high. So it's a really nice size bow. It's not too big and it's not too small. I just think they're so super cute. Anyway, so those are my bows that I put together. And then my last project that I have here, I've used quite a few different dies, but Erica had sent me the, this was from the May release. This is the Retro Van mini album. This is also a 2-page die set. And this is a really big die. For those of you who do not already own this die, it measures 8 1/4 long, and this is the layering, not even the base piece. And then this one here is about 3 7/8. But the other die set, the base piece is even larger. So I've used that die. And then on this project, I did use the new the lace bow border dies. And then I also used, also from this release, I used the Swap Partners Word 1. And then this is another die that I had. This is the Heart Cherries. I just had this one. It wasn't part of the release. I did use this die as well. So those are all part of my last project. And I may have to, I think I'm gonna have to move my camera up a little bit. Okay, so this is my retro mini van. So I have obviously made it into a box, and I've went with a Disney theme, and oh my gosh, you guys, it is so stinking cute. This mini van is adorable. I think you could do so many different things with it. I think it would make a great mystery mobile, like a Scooby mobile. I did actually consider changing my mind and doing that because I think it would be perfect done themed for Scooby-Doo. But look at it. It is so cute. So this is the front of it. And this is the back side, which is actually just like the front side. They're exactly the same, minus the decorations. And then there's the back. And you can see I've made it into, it's a really good size box. So I made mine, let's see, the box part itself is 4 inches wide. So, and I actually made mine that size because I wanted this particular pair of ears to be on the front of the van. And so that's how I determined what size box that I wanted. But oh, it is so cute. So as you can see, it has a lot of layers. So it has a base layer followed by a second base layer. Then there's a third base layer. And then there's the other pieces to do the front of it. So there it's four dies deep. And then in the set you have the car door, and you've got the windows, you've got all the layering pieces so you can do your wheels. The wheels are all dimensional. You can see here how dimensional it is. And then all that, I don't know what this is called, but baseboards or something like that. There's extra layering pieces for that. You can see this one layers up right here. It's so, so, so cute. And the windows, I actually did turn mine into shakers. So as you can see, mine are shaker windows. And I just think it's so adorable. How cute is this? This die is just absolutely stunning. And then on the front, this is where I've used the new bow that just came out in this release. And then I've got my Mickey ears. And then I just added in some details here on the front. And then here's the back. And then here's the back of the car here. Again, I've used another one of those bows, and this is where I used one of the swap words. It looks like a little, little license plate. It was absolutely perfect for this, because if you were going to, that's what you would do with this box, is send some happy mail to someone. And this is a really nice, generous size box. You could really put a lot of things in here and then wrap it up and send it off. So anyway, that is my super, super cute retro minivan. So yeah, I think it just came out absolutely adorable. I'm just in love with it. So anyway, those are my project shares for today. And I do still have a couple more dies that I'm working on. Erica sent me a couple more. So I've got a couple more projects that I have to work on. But anyway, I want to thank you all for stopping by today and spending some time with me. I hope that you enjoyed seeing my projects that I've put together, and I hope you're inspired to go out and create something for yourself. As always, will have all of the dies that I've used today listed in the drop-down box for you. You can use my code. It's Amy10 to get 10% off of your order at Scrapdiva Designs. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye.